morning, 19 minutes to 9. Loads more correct guesses coming in for our Peter Pan competition. We'll draw that very soon. But now it's time to have a look around the news to find one or two stories you might not have heard about. And Sian, we'll begin with you this morning. Something a bit fruity, have you got there?
Indeed. So do we believe in the old adage, an apple a day keeps the doctor away?
Well, I have an apple almost every weekday.
Okay.
I bring an apple, a banana, and a little tangerine into work every day. Do my best to eat them. And
excuse me,
that's not you keeling over, is it?
Get her an apple.
Get the apple. I was just going to say, actually, no, I'm not going to say it, but I'm all right. So feeling good, considering how many bugs there are around at the moment.
Well, I was going to say that I'm sat here sniffing this morning a little bit, so clearly not. And I'm not. As I've got older, and I don't know if this is something anyone else has experienced, my sweet tooth has almost disappeared and I am totally savoury, so I eat loads of veg but barely any fruit.
Okay. Well,
so
new research suggests it's not one apple, it's 2 apples a day.
For goodness.
So if you eat 2 apples a day, according to the Unit of Human Nutrition at the University of Reading, that will reduce cholesterol and fight heart disease.
It's finding the time, though. I mean, I know that sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? But I bring this fruit in every day, and some days I'm about to go home and think I haven't had any of it. Is that a bit ridiculous? Actually, is it easy to get 2 apples a day?
I mean, also, I know this sounds also pretty ridiculous, but I always find apples make me feel hungry. So as a snack, it never fills a gap.
Yeah, never curbs
like it
hunger.
should. It makes me actually want more food. So I avoid apples, if anything.
Do you get a lot of fruit, Sian?
I do like a bit of fruit. I think with an apple, though, if you're eating it at work, maybe have it chopped, and then you can kind of pick rather than that's one of my tactics with the fruit. Bite-sized fruit.
Carrot sticks. Or some
like
sugar snap peas, something like that. You see, that's what I'd rather snack on.
Hummus.
Carrot sticks and hummus. Yeah, we've got a bag of nuts in the office that is sort of going down by the second. So there we are. So 2 apples a day then.
Apparently that is the new thing.
The big health advice on the show this morning. Right, All I Want for Christmas Is You. You've probably heard it loads of times
Once or twice
already this festive season. Mariah's big classic song. Well, can you believe it's finally topped the USA charts 25 years after it was first released? First of all, I can't believe it was 1994 that actually that song came out. I remember it like it was yesterday. But interestingly, even though it got to number 2 this side of the Atlantic, in the USA it was released originally as an EP and not a single, and that meant it wasn't allowed to compete in the Billboard Hot 100. But the rules have changed since then, because you think, how did she not get to number 1 with that song? But the rules have all changed, and according to Billboard, the song secured 45 million streams, 34 million radio plays, and 27,000 digital sales in the past week alone, which means she is there. She has soared to number 1 finally in the USA.
25 years ago.
I know, it's astounding.
Crazy.
A quarter of a century.
I remember when I first heard it, I thought, oh, she's releasing something really slow for Christmas, how predictable. And then, of course, it gets going and builds into a real festive classic. It's certainly not her first USA number 1. It's actually her 19th top spot in the Hot 100, meaning she's beat the record she already held as the most chart-topping solo artist, and overall she's second only to the Beatles in the USA charts, who've had 20 songs hit the number 1 spot. So she's doing a bit of celebrating, old Mariah. She's apparently released a new video, so there we go.
Oh,
good.
There you go.
And
congratulations.
Are they known as lambs, Mariah followers?
That rings a bell.
know.
Yeah,
I think they
so.
are. Yeah, she's Instagrammed and tweeted to the lambs. Thank you, mum. So it sounds a bit like Anthony Hopkins, doesn't it, in that movie?
It does a bit,
Yeah.
Silence
Right,
of the...
that's it. Let's move on to your story. What have you got for
Well,
us?
I'm talking about Christmas artwork, perhaps not as you'd expect. Our favourite graffiti artist is Banksy. Season Greetings is the name of his piece, and it's gone on display, but it's a year after it was actually created. So this is sort of a graffiti piece of a small child with arms outstretched, looking up and sort of tongue out as the snow's falling on him, trying to catch snow, as you do as a child or perhaps as an adult as well. It's been on show, or it will be on show for the first time in its new location, which is at it was in a garage in Port Talbot last December. So its new owner, it was a steelworker Ian Lewis's garage, and that gallery owner John Brandler paid a 6-figure sum for the work, with an agreement that it would stay in the town for 3 years. So the piece is going to go on display from Wednesday to Friday at the Tyre Orsaf building.
Easy for you to say.
Indeed. And so there you go. It's they used a crane to lift the 4.5-ton mural onto a lorry before it was escorted by police to its new home in Wales.
Imagine having a Banksy piece on display in your garage.
It's
That's
just the effort of moving an entire structure of wall. It's mad, isn't it?
I vaguely remember last year there was a thing about all the big queues of people trying to come and look at this thing. So it might maybe again it gets the crowds.
So if anybody's around that neck of the woods, what was the name of that building again?
The building.
Or where it's being displayed.
A very nice one.
There we go. Thank you very much. Well done.